Hi guys, so today's question is design hash map. So it is an easy question. We have to design a hash map which does the following things. So functions are given. So hash map designs the object with empty hash map. Put will put the key with the value, and if key already exists, we have to increase its value, and we have to get that key. If key exists, then we have to return that key. If doesn't exist, we have to return -1. Same way, if we are to remove some key from the hash map, then if it exists, we have to remove that key. Otherwise, if it does not exist, we have to handle that case. So in order to design a hash map, we can't use a hash map directly. So I've used two array list. One array list I will store the key, and corresponding value I will store in another array list, that is list of value I have given the name. So this constructor initialize the instance variables instance. So I will initialize our two array list key and list value. Now when the put function will come, so first thing we have to check if our key contains our list key contains that value. Otherwise we can't remove, we will get an exception. So if it doesn't contains that value key, so we have to add the key, and corresponding in the next another list we have to store its value. So the index will remain the same in both the key. Means if the key is at 0th position, its value will be in the, and another list will be at the 0 position. So if the key exists, so what we have to do, we have to iterate to find out that index where the key exists, because we have to increase the value in the list, another list in the that index. So first we have to get the index of that key in the list one. So I will iterate in the first key. If list dot get I is equal to key, then we have to increase our value. We have to increase our value, and that we in the list value we have to set that value in that index, the updated value. Okay, and then we have to break the loop because we need not to iterate it further. And we have the next method, get method will return the key, sorry, its corresponding value. So initially if value doesn't exist, so it will return -1. So initially answer I have taken -1. If it contains key, well and good, otherwise we'll return -1. If it contains key, then we have to iterate and get that index where the key lies. As soon as we get that index I, we have to return the value, that is the I, and storing it in the answer. Same way we have to remove it. Initially I have taken index 0. What if the index doesn't exist? If it exists, list contains that index, that key, we have to find that index and remove that index. Otherwise, if it doesn't exist, we need not do anything. So same way we have iterated the key and get the index where list dot get I equal to key. So that is our index which we have to remove. So we will remove the corresponding key and the corresponding value.